Use my account all you want.
Cool. Hey, Bob, sounds like I can hear you. So I,
Good.
I'm logged into your office account right now, and since Heather's on the call, I'm going to show her some things that I think every agent should do. We're going to talk about very quickly kind of what we do first of all, and then show you how to set it up, and then the core tools to use. Does that make sense?
Yes, great.
Cool. So here's the thing to know about listings to leads. We have tools that we're making automatically for you. And we make these tools whether you have listings or whether you don't have listings. Okay. We have tools that'll help you get both buyers and get sellers, regardless if you have listings or you don't have listings. So you definitely want to log in and try and take advantage of those tools. And obviously, the more every tool that you use, and one, there's kind of one criticism that we have a lot of tools in here, and that can get overwhelming. But I'm going to show you about 5 to 10. And if you use those, you're going to find that your business is going to grow. So, take the time to get used to this platform and it'll help you. There's 3 sections that I really want you to focus on. The listing section, and I'll show you that in a minute. The ad section, which is a really simplified, stripped down version of Facebook ads. So if you want buyers or sellers, running ads is a really smart way to go. And then landing pages. So we got Heather on the call. Let's go look at your profile, Heather, and let's talk about the things that I want to make sure everybody sort of sets up. Okay. One, Heather, do you have reviews on Zillow?
I did. I'm no longer a subscriber of Zillow, so I don't know if they're still there or not. I haven't checked them in a while.
They should be. I'm going to just check that box. If your email address that's in the profile here is the same as the email address in Zillow, well, then we'll be able to auto sweep those. And the way I can see that is to go to your signature. This is a lead gen signature that can be embedded in your email or Gmail. And it says click the reviews. And here are your Zillow reviews that are still there. And so this page is a great page for you to take anytime you get a new review and take it over to Facebook and tag your client. And I'll show you why in just a second. Let me stop this. So if you take this and you say, hey, thanks for the great review, right? And you tag your client, right? And you tag your client and you paste this in, it's going to have this big kind of like Hollywood marquee thing, right? But when you tag your client, what that means is your client's friends are all going to see this, right? If your client has a few hundred friends or a few thousand friends, they're all going to see that one, you were their realtor. And if they're remotely interested in real estate, they might click on it. And they're going to see all your reviews and they're going to see all of your listings on the right, right? So if they click on this, this is a single property website that we've automatically created for you. And this single property website is obviously, since this home is just listed, it's designed to get get buyers. But and you can see here, I can't go any further unless I click continue with Facebook. And if I click continue with Facebook, Heather, you're going to have my name and email address. Okay. We're also going to ask, is this going to affect your home value? Would you like your free home value? So even when you're marketing your listings, and notice here, you've got your, I am going to, somebody is kind of kicking around there. I think that's Bob. Bob, can you mute yourself over there, please?
I have not moved. Nope, I have not moved, and no sound coming from me.
Okay. I'm gonna. For some reason, you have 2 things here. Mute. Weird. Okay. Anyway, Zillow reviews are on your single property websites and your virtual tours. And if you scroll down, there's a big old thing, a big old lead capture for home owners, right? So that's just kind of part of it. That I wanted to kind of take us here because I wanted to see your Zillow reviews. So if you have Zillow reviews, go to your preference page and turn it on. There's also this section here, which is auto posting, and every one of you should take advantage of this. You connect to Facebook, connect to Twitter, connect to LinkedIn, and once you do, go here, and I'm going to turn off this customization, click copy and paste, and save it. That takes this information here and puts it here, so every time we do a social media auto posting, and Heather, what this does for you is you'll need to come here and connect these, and then every time your listing hits the system, we're going to auto post it, right, to Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. There's going to be landing pages behind it, like the one I showed you, and that's going to capture leads and give them back to you. So automated posting, no cost, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, landing pages behind it, and you're going to capture leads, and we'll email them to you directly. If you have a CRM, you can connect your CRM right here, right? If you don't see it listed here, there is Zapier, and there is, I think, you might have a forwarding email that you can put here to your CRM, and then we'll send it there. And then what else is on this account? I think everything there that's really all I want you to know. Set up your social media auto posting, turn on Zillow reviews if you have it, connect your CRM. If you want there's lead gen signature, so that every time you send an email, there's places to see your reviews or links to your website. Go ahead and copy it here and embed it so that you can do that. So once you've got that set, you'll want to be marketing with our system. And this property here is just listed, so let's go look at this one here. And as you can see there, it's asking you here to connect your Facebook account. And I would definitely do that. And watch the video if you want. It's going to show you what that looks like, what that process. It takes about 60 seconds to connect your Facebook account. And once you do that, you can run an ad in about 5 seconds. We have Facebook software behind our system, inside of our system, and we make it incredibly easy. So if you want buyer leads, it's the #1 way to get buyer leads to run Facebook ads. And these buyer leads are coming in with pre-populated name, phone number, and email. And our clients are telling us 75% of those phone numbers are accurate. So this is an awesome thing to be using. I mentioned social media auto posting. We email this listing landing page. This is a listing landing page. It gives a high level of information. If I click on this button, Heather's going to have my name and email, and that's cool. And then we drop them on the single property website, right? So we email this to you. You can open it in your email and click this button here and say, yeah, I'm going to go share this to my own personal page, right? If they click on this, the landing page pops up, and that captures a lead, and we deliver the lead to you, right? But I definitely recommend that you turn on social media auto posting so that you don't have to do this. It just hits the system, and boom, it goes out there. We also create this tool, and if you want more listings and you want referrals, we email this tool to you automatically. It has some weird words in it, like Sally Seller, like send this to your homeowner. And this one usually throws our clients off the fastest, meaning agents like you. But it is actually, it doesn't generate a lot of leads, but it definitely helps build your referrals. And these leads, come in at whatever random times, and it never goes away. So let me show you kind of the process. Like I said, we email it to you. I apologize on this one. I'm just going to post it. It should auto paste a photograph. I need to clean out my browser because there's just you can see here. It says our home is just listed, and Heather at Lannon Stone it's created this and many other tools. There should be a big, beautiful picture of the home, but this is not a paid ad. This is sitting in front of the friends and family and colleagues of your current clients. So that's weird. We've got some background noise coming. Yeah.
Themselves. We can hear you. Press the mute button.
Yeah, somebody needs to mute. I'm not sure who that is. So Normally, Heather, this is going to have a big picture of it. My browser is kind of here. Now there are other tools, but this tool here, the nearby homeowner letter, is the #1 tool for capturing listing leads that turn into listing contracts. So you need to come in and download it, and you can choose how you want to get it in the market. You can door knock it. You can go get yourself an email or a list and mail it. Now, this says Bob because I'm logged in as the office, but Heather, when you log in, this is going to have your contact information here. But what's very important is this, how is this listed? Let me see if I can mute everybody for a second. Heather, if you can hear me, would you wave? Can you
I can hear you.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not my noise.
Yeah, I just muted everybody, so thanks. So this letter here is the #1 tool for getting, of course, it's going to market a listing, but it always says when it's sold, it's going to affect your home value. So the only people that are going to take a physical piece of paper and type this in are people who are really curious about their home value, right? And this says Heather R. So this, any lead captured by this page is going to go to you, Heather. Now, a lot of agents think that this is the tool that you take and put on Facebook and get high quality listing leads. And had you been talking to me 3 or 4 years ago, I would have agreed with you and been telling you, yeah, do that, do that. But Facebook has changed a lot. So running an ad with this, it's good from a branding perspective. It's not good if you want listing contracts. If you want listings to sell homes, you want to drive people to this page, but not with a Facebook ad, because that's shooting a 15-mile radius. You just are, you're not getting high quality leads. When you take this letter and you say, I want everybody that's, maybe you can find a list from your MLS or a third party, everybody that's owned their home for 5 years, and you mail this and say, hey, we just sold something, or we just listed something, or we got an open house. This is the #1 tool. Okay. So we also create an EFlyer for your database. It's very much like that print flyer. It's got call to actions for buyers and for sellers. So if you've got a CRM with a few hundred or a few thousand leads, you should copy this and blast it out. You'll notice we got single property websites and virtual tours. If you're holding open houses, go in there and save the open house. We're going to email a bunch of tools to you. Use them. I mean, you're just going to get a lot going on there. If you want to be on Craigslist, if you're a blogger, go right ahead and do that too. So that's the listing marketing side. The other section that I want you to see is to create ads. And right now, nobody is connected here. So I'm going to sign out of this section. And I'm going to go over here into my own little demo account and show you how our ads platform works. So the thing about our ads deals, when you go there the first time, if you notice that there's a little page, there's a little button that says connect to Facebook. So the first step is to connect your personal page, your personal account. And the second step is what business pages do you want to be on, right? And so from there, we can run ads. So I'm going to go over here to my ad section, and after you've connected, you're going to see that you have the ability to run 3 kinds of ads: a listing ad, a landing page ad, and a PDF report ad. Now, I'm in my account now. I'm not in your account, but you could go right away and create an ad, and notice that I just choose the property, and all I have to do is click publish. Okay? That's how easy it is to run an ad and get leads with name, phone number, and email. This is the #1 way to get buyers. And if you don't have your own listings and it's okay in your office, you can borrow a listing and still run an ad on it and capture leads on it the same way, right? So I will tell you one more thing, and this is a little bit techie, but it's really important. And this is why it's important. Capturing leads is really cool. Our clients love it, and that's why we've succeeded for 11 years in business, is because we're really good at capturing leads for our clients. but actually they get very excited when those clients turn into business. And that means that you've got to do something to convert a lead. And a lot of agents feel like, oh, I captured a lead on Facebook and they didn't talk to me in 24 or 48 hours, so these are crappy leads. And that's actually just a really unrealistic way of thinking of any online lead. And the reality is you've got to drip on them. You've got to put them in a CRM, or you can run ads in front of them. And that's what I want to explain to you now. If you check this box that says retarget, you should turn on retargeting with listings to leads. What that tells us is any lead that you capture, put it in a file in your own personal Facebook account, and then click on that file right here, so that if your ads are going to everybody within 15 miles of Berkeley, it's also going to go to everybody in your custom audience. And that's what we do. We create a custom audience of all your leads, any leads that you capture in the future, and you can continue to run ads in front of those people, right? Until the time that they're like, oh, okay, I responded to your ad one time, and now I'm going to, 5 ads later, I'm actually going to reach out to you. You definitely want to use retargeting. But let's just say you don't have any listings at all, right? You can also create a PDF report ad. You'll notice that we have 25 reports for sellers, and we have 25 for buyers. And you can decide, hey, I want to do something on the 12 mistakes to avoid when selling a home. All you do is click on the button. It creates the ad. You just need to type in the town. You can turn on retargeting and retarget those old ads and click publish. When people respond to this ad, we give them the ability to download it. And every page of this PDF report ad, or this PDF report, has your office logo and your agent contact info and your picture on it. So it's fully branded to you. And as a reminder, there are 50 reports, 25 for buyers and 25 for sellers. So you should, I think, really be running an ad like this once a week for like 30 bucks. And then just to decide, do you want to talk to buyers or do you want to talk to sellers? And if you don't have listings, I would definitely be doing that. And if you have listings, I would still be doing that. And then I would also run my listing ad. And I would run listing ads. If you're running them early stages, like for sale or just listed, we're going to get buyers. If you're running ads for sold properties, notice that the whole language changes on the ad. Let's wait a second for this thing to pull up. This says, hey, it's sold, and this is going to affect your home value. Click here to get your free home value. So you're going to get a lead with a name and phone number, an email, and you can just ask them, hey, I don't have your address. If you'd like your home value, can I please have your address? And let's do that. And that's a great way of getting seller leads. And our clients run these ads. They get leads all over the country for this kind of thing. So that's kind of my message. I'm going to unmute everybody. Give me a second. Bob, are you still here?
Yes, I am here.
Do you have any questions on what we've got so far?
Not at all. I think the program, I've used this thing for years in Florida, and there's things I heard today that I didn't even get to do. So, no, it's great. I'm just sorry that there's not a larger percentage of our agents that listening to this.
Well, Bob, I'm going to send this call to you. Why don't you share it? If you feel like you want to have another call where your agents are here so they can have their questions answered, let me know.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Yeah, it sounds great. Appreciate it.
Okay, well, thanks a lot. I'll get this recording off to you in a couple of hours. I got to kind of get it up online.
Sounds good. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Richard. I appreciate it. Take care. Heather,
Okay.
see you soon.
Okay, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.